What's good, y'all? We're to a brand new comic reaction. This time we got issue 4, Winter Soldier. I'm recording this the day after I've done the other one. Didn't have time. Gotham's gonna start up in less than an hour, so hope I can get this done in time. Before we begin, actually, something's come to my attention. Apparently, there's this new documentary out on HBO called Leaving Neverland, which is about Michael Jackson. Some of the people that accuse him of, child molesting them and all that stuff. Me personally, I've always been able to believe that he was innocent. He was found innocent. Granted, I haven't really looked at the trial or anything, but I just know he was found innocent. So yeah, I'm going to watch it, and I'll judge for myself. So, I'll watch. I'm not going to do a review or nothing, but I probably will say something in my choice. So if you're really curious what I think of Leaving Neverland, by the way, I'm not some huge Michael Jackson guy. I like his music. I mean, who doesn't? It's Michael Jackson. I mean, everyone loves the man's music, but, check me out on my socials, and I'll tell you guys what I think then, because I don't know, I just feel like this is just pointless, because the man's been dead for 10 years. Let the man rest in peace. But without that being said, no, it's kind of hard to just stop feeling like I'm talking about this. Yeah, I just really searched this all on YouTube for today, and I was just like, yeah, whatever. So, yeah, let's get into it. Really discovered. I like how it's like a contrast to what was like the second cover when it was, what was this dude's name? Was it Dylan or something? And he was at the scope on, which is now Bucky has the scope on him. I like that. I like that little contrast to the covers. That's cool. All right, next page. Credits. All right. Name: Richard Edward Bowley. Richard Edward Bowley, born and raised on the streets of Philadelphia, half Irish, half Italian. He was a hustler, a con man. That doesn't surprise me. Am I racist for saying that? That is. Always looking for an angle, an easy set of wheels. At 30, he wed his longtime girlfriend, Annie O'Brien. At 35, he had a son. But with a family at home, sick wife, no straight job on the horizon, times got tough. And Richard got desperate. Bank robber, Shelbyville, Indiana. Jeez, I don't even know how you say that. 6 bank heists in 2 years. When the cops finally caught up with him, he was sentenced to 15 years for armed robbery with possibility for parole at 10. 2 weeks ago, 14 years to the day he was going inside, he got an early release, and he found his way here. What a coincidence! I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't make a raise both. It didn't make me raise both eyebrows. But I've been through all the data points, police reports, and even his prison record. His story checks out. Plus, as much as you don't want to hear it, the blood and DNA are a match. He's RJ's father, Bucky. Okay, RJ, that was his name. I forgot what the dude's name was. Yeah, I'm not doubting that. Just his motives keep digging. It's what I do. In the meantime, how are you handling this? I don't know. For now, I'm just keeping my eyes open. And the protein scramble for the young gentleman, is that everything? Yeah, I think so. Next page. Have I already said how much I love this art style? Which I'll keep saying, because I love this comics art style, man. It's so good. I love how stylish it is. Just the protein scramble again. You sure did. You sure you don't want to spice it up with something else? Sausage, patties, fruit, maybe some bacon? I don't like bacon. Whoa. Okay. No bacon. God, my boy's a creature. My boy's creature a habit. I respect that. Oh, wait, I think I know why he doesn't like bacon in the second issue with that whole breakfast thing. Man, that was so weird. See, like the dude was literally covered from head to toe in blood. Man, that was. Anyway, I'm just, happy you've been willing to talk to me like this these last couple days. It's really been great. Has it? Well, yeah, don't you think? I don't know what I think yet. Jesus, Jesus, RJ's awfully defensive here. But I kind of get why, but he's, man, tone it back a little bit. This is your father, for Christ's sakes. As far as I'm concerned, it's a sign. When I was sitting in this bar just a day out of the joint, and I looked up to the TV and saw see what I saw. Unbelievable. I mean, what are the odds that at that moment they'd be planning that news footage of Bucky Barnes and right next to him, my boy? How did you know it was me? You're my son. How could I not know? You said that before, but what? I don't know. Never mind. No. What? What's going on? No, it's okay. I got nothing to hide. You said you were arrested when I was 1. How could you look at some shaky footage of the news and recognize someone you've never actually seen before? Well, yeah, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, how would he know? Yeah, that's actually a really damn good point. There's something I need to show you. Your mom, she sent this to me just before before she passed. I've been looking at it every day for the last 10 years. Next page. Oh shit, he's tearing up a little bit too. I know every freckle, every line. I spend more hours looking at you and thinking who you could be now than I spent in the yard or in the mess hall or the library. So that's when I finally got out. So that when I finally got out, I'd be able to find you no matter how long it took, no matter how hard it was. I'd be able to get my boy back. Sorry, I guess I should have pulled this out sooner. I'm not great at all this emotional stuff. There's a lot you don't know about me, what I've done. Hey, it's okay. We've all done things we're not proud of, but you don't know who I am. So maybe you can tell me? Okay, how about I tell you what I do know? I know that Bucky Barnes has been looking out for you, and he wouldn't do that unless he thought the world of you. I know that this right here is a second chance for you, for me, for our family, and I know it's going to take time to get to know each other better, but if you're up for it, I know I'd really like it. Next page. Like to. Next page. So, breakfast tomorrow? Yeah, that sounds good. I was thinking maybe I could start looking around in town. I mean, the motel's comfortable and all, but maybe I could find something a little more permanent. If you know that's okay. Richie Bowlett? Oh shit, what the hell's going on with you, these mobsters? Well, I'll be damned, is it you? I see, I told you it was him. Hey, when you're right, you're right. Oh, hey, hey, Henry, you guys are a little far from Philly. We got where the work it takes us, Richie Rich. Richie Rich. Oh, we probably should have called him Richie Rich, should we? If he were Richie Rich, he could have paid us back already, or he never would have borrowed all that money in the first place. You should leave right now. Oh shit! Oh shit! RJ over there sizing up right there. Got his pistol. He's ready to go down. Well, what do we have here, Richie Rich? This your kid? Listen, little bud. Your dad, he's not great with communications, in particular the listening part. So we're gonna have to explain some things to him slow. I recommend you go round that corner over there so you don't have to see. Next page. Damn! He just punched him! Wait, did he punch him? I can't really tell with the positioning here. It looks like it was like just chopped at his neck. The dude's like, oh shit. Hey, calm down, calm. Dang! He bit his thumb. Who's next? That's enough. Elbow him too. Run now. You got 2 days, Richie Rich, and next time we won't say hi first. That shit. Are you okay? I'm fine. What are you doing here? Making sure you're fine. So you've been following us? Yes. Oh, that's great. I'm here trying to reconnect with my son, and you're spying on us. Real classy, Buck. Who are they? He's like, I can't really blame him. I've got it all under control. You don't have to worry about a thing. They were going to hurt you bad. Who are they? Next page. Alright, look. There were some guys I knew in the joint. Friends of mine that looked out for me. When I got out, they set me up with some starting funds. In exchange for what? Nothing. They were friends who offered to help me to get back on my feet. How much are you into them for? 50 grand at 5 points a week. That's $2,500 a week. Just in interest. Are you out of your mind? How could you ever pay that back? Hey, screw you, Barnes. You know what? On second thought, I don't have to stand here and explain myself to you. I'm done. I'm going to head back to the motel, make a few calls, get this sorted out. But I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And don't you worry about a thing. I'll be fine. Okay. Next page. They're not going away. Then you should help them. What? You've been setting people up with new lives, right? So why can't you do it for him? Do that for him. RJ, you keep saying that people deserve second chances. Well, he messed up and he paid for it. Now he's trying to start over and do better. He's trying to make himself better. And he got out of jail and immediately went into debt to a loan shark. I wouldn't exactly call that great decision making. Yeah, well, it's hard to get back on your feet when you're not best friends with Captain America. Ooh! Ooh! Bit of a low blow over there, RJ. Woo! I know you don't like him or trust him, but I've spent the last few days with him, and when he tells me he wants to do better, I believe him. He just needs a chance. And if you're not going to help him, then I'll figure a way to. Next page. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. But I should have gotten that brisket. And it's too chewy. They didn't smoke it long enough. Maybe you should talk to the chef. Whoa, what the hell? Ooh! Get him, Bucket. Keep your hands where I can see them. This won't go bad. I'm here to talk. So talk. Richie Bowlett. He's into you for 50 grand plus interest. I'm familiar. Well, see, Richie turned his life around, and such you're going to forget his debt, or else you get to deal with me. You want me to just forget 50K. Next page. Plus the interest. Richie Ballard, you know this guy's a deadbeat, right? People can change. I like that battle out. You got these guys right here, and then they just all start bursting out and laughing in the next panel. I thought it was pretty cool. Oh man, did you hear that? Richie Ballard. He's like, alright, motherfuckers. Sorry, I think there's some confusion. I'm not here for your opinion. Alright, Mr. Avenger. Point taken. For all intents and purposes, consider the situation. Next page. Resolve. Days later. But even with traffic, you're still only 10 minutes from Chabelleville's top. Sounding nice. The fridge is stocked, fresh sheets on the bed. There's a clean cell phone on the counter. You need to be careful who you reach out to, though. Nobody from your past. And I got you set up with a job too. Bar backing at a place called Gundy's. Gundy's, really? That's your idea of helping somebody start over? Dad, I'm kidding. Look, I really do appreciate this, Buck, but what's most important of all is that I get to spend time with my boy. I wouldn't trade that for the world. I wouldn't let you down either of you. That look Bucky gives me, he's like, that look. Bucky still don't trust him. Next page. The next day. And these guys, they can't even lift a keg themselves, but they won 82 splits on a tip. Oh, wait. An 80-20 split on tips. What a racket. Well, it's not forever. Oh, you better believe it's not, kiddo. Your dad's got big things in his future. Just gotta get the right break. Yeah? Really? You sure? Okay, yeah, that sounds perfect. Yeah, I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you this afternoon. Speak of the devil, who was that? What? Who was that? An old friend with a great job, Archie. You gave somebody your number? Bucky said. That's fine. Bucky's just paranoid. I've known this guy forever. I could trust him. And besides, this is a hell of a gig. What is it? Well, I feel like something else. Why do I feel like this is some illegal shit that he's about to get into? Watch this. Next page. Well, since you asked, it's a card game. A big one. Yep, I was right. Well, sort of. Gambling isn't illegal. A big one is super valuable, just waiting to be hit. Honestly, it's not a matter of if, but when. It's actually a two-man job. We could do it together, and the amount of money from this thing, woof. We have enough to really start over and live the good life. But you're starting over. You are starting over. No, I know, but come on. The only way to really be what you want to be in this world is with money. And this is a great opportunity. I don't think this is a good idea. You know what? You're right. Absolutely. It was just a crazy idea anyway. You mean that? Yeah, for sure. I already forgot about it. He's lying. Next page. Hey, Sharon. Oh, Bucky has a cat. You've been pretty quiet these last few days. Yeah, law on my mind, I guess. So don't you want to talk about it or continue to brood in silence? Okay, I deserve that. I don't know. When we got RJ out, though, the worst of it, and just when he's starting to open back up, when he's starting to trust again, this two-bit con man shows up. I'm losing him. I can feel it. Is he really yours to lose? Well, ultimately, he's got to make choices for himself, right? Isn't that what this is about? What? It's a video from the prison 2 weeks before Richie was released. They finally sent it over. You should see this, Bucky. The proof is in the pudding. Next page. What is this? What is in there? I went by earlier tonight just to scope it all out. You were right. It's a terrible location for them. There are blind spots everywhere. Even with security, there's at least 2 ways in and out for us. It's definitely doable. Oh, that's great. That's great news, Richie. This is going to be killer. Yep. I knew it. I knew he was going to be in some shady shit. Alright, it's gonna kill him. Hey, I appreciate you guys thinking of me for this. It's a break I've been needing. See, I told you he'd be up for it. What about you? What about your second? Right, I've got a partner, a young guy, but with tons of potential. Really, I've seen him in action. He's perfect for this. Interesting way to talk about your son. And is he on board? Oh yeah, we gotta work out some of the details still, but he'll be there. Alright then, to getting back in business. Next page. He never learns. Look at that smug smile on his face, like, yeah, motherfuckers. This is not a request. It's not even a conversation. Pack up your stuff and leave. You're done. Whoa, 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 Sheriff Barnes! Is this it? Is that it? I'm RJ's family, and nothing you do can change that. You got no claim to my boy. Neither do you. Neither does Hydra. Motherfuckers work for Hydra? Hey, Hydra! What? 2 weeks ago, just before you were released, you were paid a visit by a man who I just learned. Next page. Had broken out of custody. Yo, it's that what? Yo, it's the dude. Yo, that's the dude that took care of RJ. That was like, you know, creating RJ to make him a weapon. Cole wants you to pull RJ back into Hydra, doesn't he? That's why he came to you. Shit. No. I mean that this guy came to see me right before I got out. He said RJ had gone off the grid and he was worried about him. He was just looking for a lead. But I didn't know anything, and even if I could have helped him, I wouldn't. You really expect me to believe they didn't send you here so they could keep their hooks in RJ? You believe whatever the hell you want. I don't give a damn about him. I only care about my boy. Is that why you were volunteering him to help you knock over a card game? You better watch it. You better watch how you talk to me, Buck. I'm his father. No, you're a deadbeat con man who's either lying about Hydra or too stupid to know that they're using you. Either way, you're done. Pack your bags and get out of his life, or deal with me. He's my son, not yours. Woo! Next page! He's my son! Oh, this is going to be too easy for Bucky. Like, over there throwing wildly. Fucking lands a nice punch to the gut. Comes charging towards him. All he does is just dodges. Just moves out of the way. And he falls up. Ooh! Lands against... Ooh, it's a trash can. Yikes. And now there's a corpse. He's probably, I don't know. I mean, he could survive that, but he definitely going to have quite the concussion. Next page. Ooh. Looks like Bucky's going to be facing off against RJ next issue. Well, shit's about to go down. Bucky and RJ must come to terms with RJ's new life and Bucky's rash decision. Will RJ accept the truth, or has Bucky lost him for good? Well, shit just got real. Alright, so overall, love this issue. This issue was amazing. Stuff with RJ's dad was great. Love that one shot in a couple pages ago where like Bucky's in the shadow. He tells him, "You're right, you're done." I love that shot, man. Love this art, man. So overall, I give this issue a 9 out of 10, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram and Street Flag. Links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.